That cracked driveway is a problem you know you need to solve. But what if the solution isn't a full replacement? What if you could save over 50%? It's not just cheaper. This alternative is often completed much faster than a full tear-out. And it's better for the environment, using far fewer raw materials and less energy. This is driveway resurfacing. We'll give you a clear guide to know if it's the right choice for you. So what is it? Resurfacing isn't just patching. It's applying a brand new layer of concrete over the entire existing surface. This process effectively erases years of wear. It covers widespread cracking, oil spots, and minor divots for a uniform new finish. Think of it as the perfect middle ground. More durable than patching, but much less costly than a full replacement. But this value proposition only works if your driveway is a good candidate. The most important factor is hidden underground. The first clue is age. If your concrete driveway is less than 15, maybe 20 years old, its foundation is likely still in good shape. The second clue is the extent of the damage. If less than a third of the surface, about 30%, is cracked, you're probably in the clear. Let's answer that foundation question. Resurfacing is a new skin, not a new skeleton. If the base is failing, the new surface will fail with it. Think of it like this. You wouldn't put expensive paint over rotting wood. You have to fix the structure first. The same principle applies here. So what does a failing foundation look like? Look for large, deep potholes or significant upheaval from roots. These are signs of failure from below. This is why that 30% rule is so important. It's not an arbitrary number. It's a guideline for when surface problems indicate deeper failure. Let's make this real. Here's a perfect candidate. Under 15 years old with surface-level cracks, but structurally flat and intact. Now look at this, a bad candidate. Deep, wide cracks and sections heaving upwards. This needs a full replacement. Here's a borderline case. The damage is localized. This section might need a deeper patch before the whole driveway can be resurfaced. So what are the hard no's? If you have cracks wider than a quarter inch or potholes deeper than an inch or two, this alone is not the answer. Okay, your driveway is a great candidate. You get it resurfaced. How long will it actually last? A professionally resurfaced driveway can last a surprisingly long time, typically 8 to 15 years. But what determines which end of that range you get? The biggest factor you can't control is climate. Harsh winters with repeated freeze-thaw cycles are brutal on asphalt and can shorten its life. But what you can control is maintenance. Regularly filling small cracks and applying a seal coat can push its lifespan towards that 15-year mark. This brings up another complication: doing it yourself. DIY kits are tempting for cost savings, but the risks are significant. The most common DIY failures are poor surface preparation and bad compaction. Without proper equipment, the new layer won't bond and will fail early. Professionals bring proper equipment and higher quality materials. This initial investment often results in a much longer-lasting repair. Let's tie this all together. We've looked at cost, conditions, lifespan, and risks. How do they combine to give you your answer? We asked how long a resurfaced driveway lasts. That 8 to 15-year lifespan is only possible if you get the first part right, ensuring a strong foundation. This is where value becomes clear. A pro job lasting 12 years is better value than a cheap DIY job that fails in 3. The initial 50% cost saving isn't the whole story. True savings come from pairing that with simple maintenance to maximize your investment's life. Choosing the high-value option on a qualifying driveway means you're not just saving money, you're also making the more responsible choice. So, here's your 3-step test. 1. Check the age. Is it under 20? 2. Assess the damage. Is it less than 30%? 3. Inspect the foundation. If you can answer yes to all 3, resurfacing isn't just a good enough option. It is the smarter, financial, and practical choice. You now have the knowledge to look at your driveway like a pro and ask the right questions when you call a contractor. If this guide helped you, share it with a friend facing the same dilemma. Check the description for a downloadable version of our 3-step checklist.